First up here at 10 o'clock, we have some new developments for you. Brian Laundrie has been indicted, not in connection with Gabby's homicide, but on a fraud charge. And it's a federal fraud charge at that. He's the fiancé, of course, of Gabby Petito, and the only person of interest in the case surrounding her death. According to a grand jury, we learned this today, between August 30th and September 1st, they believe Laundrie used a debit card belonging to someone else, spending at least $1,000 or more. This comes as law enforcement spent the fifth day searching thousands of acres of swampland for any sign of him. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank is live again at the Laundrie home in Northport, where there was a little bit of movement today. Evan.
Well, the indictment only reveals a sliver of information in a case with loads of questions. His family met with an attorney today, and we know that when Brian Laundrie is captured, he'll have to meet a judge.
The indictment against Brian Laundrie is a single count and says he committed fraud by using a debit card to take out over $1,000.
Putting the PIN number in, he had no permission to do it. He used her credit card without her consent.
The indictment does not specify it was Gabby's, but legal analyst Anthony Rickman suspects that for it to become a part of an indictment in a case of this magnitude, prosecutors are trying to establish a timeline for both Gabby and Brian. Her phone's last text was sent August 27th. We know he returned home sometime September 1st. This says the card was used on the 30th.
You use a card, use an ATM, there's a camera associated with it. So we're going to see most likely his image while he's using that card. That's going to help law enforcement.
But where is he? 75 personnel from 16 agencies have now spent 5 days combing 25,000 acres of the Carlton Reserve in eastern Sarasota County. So far, they've had little luck.
It's a tremendous mass of land. The more people, the more effective we are.
Laundrie's Mustang had been there before his parents said he'd gone hiking.
When you look at how much manpower, how much time, how much effort law enforcement is devoting to one single area, it tells me that they have good reason to believe he is still there.
No matter where he is found, the key to the indictment may be what's on page 2. It's an arrest warrant. It says he has to go before a U.S. magistrate without unnecessary delay. While it's still unclear as to whether anyone will be charged in the death of Gabby Petito, which has been ruled a homicide, there is now a charge that he has to answer for.
And that means that when they get him, he goes right to a judge.
Right to a judge, right into custody. No ifs, ands, or buts.
His family left their home today for several hours, which we understand from the attorney was to meet with him. He reiterated, the attorney did, that the charge he faces is for things that occurred after Gabby's death. He says that once Brian is taken into custody, those charges will be dealt with. We are still, of course, waiting for the full results of the autopsy of Gabby Petito. Mark.
Yeah, we are all anxious for that, for sure. Evan, thanks.